conscience is clear. Prince Harry on Ukraine, his family, and the media. Guys, it's all clear.
Well, does that mean everything goes away? All the animosity now goes away? All the.
Well, let's see what he says.
Oh, dear Lord.
It's about midnight. It's rainy. A small group is huddled around a lonely roadside cafe somewhere near the border between Poland and Ukraine.
Oh, it sounds so. War sounds so lovely.
Fun. Wearing cartoons. Cartons. I thought they were sharing cartoons because it's Harry. I really am I'm having a hard time focusing.
Okay, let me tell you. Where are you? What's this even about?
Right there.
Okay, everyone laughs. It turns out Prince Harry can be quite funny. That's funny that people think he's funny.
Yeah.
It helps to keep things jolly. We're at war. As the security detail work out how to ferry everyone from here to the train that will take them on a secretly planned trip to Kiev. Okay. The aim is so this is the mission, guys. The aim of the visit is to promote the work of Invictus. Now, we knew this because he was wearing Invictus merch. We did. We saw it.
Yeah.
And to celebrate the recovery and rehabilitation of the thousands of veterans who have suffered life-changing injuries since the war with Russia began 3 years ago. So we did know this. It was a trip mainly for the
Get to the part where he feels good about himself.
Oh. Because of the sheer numbers of wounded, Invictus has become increasingly well-known in the Ukraine. The Guardian accompanies him as the journey to the capital. Something of a gamble for both sides. Oh, so you don't feel safe in the UK with your children, but it's something of a gamble to be in the Ukraine right now. Real smart, Harry. A little gamble. He's suspicious of the media. Well, you're the one. You're the one that called him, Harry, and you're the one you're the one arranging bears and calling him. And over the next 36 hours, we learned a lot, big and small, about this complex, conflicted man. He's a They call him complex and conflicted man. They should have said little man. He doesn't like posing for oh my god Harry doesn't like posing for staged photographs, and he doesn't like cycling. I have a bony bum. Why would that even be in the article? He likes to box to relieve his.
You don't.
Boxing means beating people up for no reason.
That's why he's got that belly.
Yeah, his belly. Hitting the hell out of a bag, he says, helps him to decompress. And when I say bag, I mean the old bag. These were the most staged pictures.
Yeah, those aren't staged.
He didn't have his shoes on. In private, he is very informal. Of course, no shoes. He's not wearing shoes. Paddling around,
shoes in the house.
padding around in his socks on the train. Oh, that makes him so relatable. And he's making dad jokes. Yeah. In public, he has confident voice. No, he doesn't. He sounds, I'm a baby. Easy charm with strangers. No, you don't, unless there's a script. But on his own, he is softly spoken and asks questions about people and about politics. Aww. He has views. I thought Meghan said that they haven't been political since 2016.
Yeah, they haven't.
I'm confused. So now he's political?
No, it just means they're liars.
Oh, they're liars. He is not, he says. The unhappy man some of the press like to portray him as. Yeah, he's very. But yes, he wants to spend more time in the UK. Harry wants
there's the rub.
There's the rub. Does he regret putting his side of the story in very public way he has? Of course not. My conscience is clear. I could talk about my grandmother's deathbed. He talks a little about
her.
Oh, of course, here we go. He talks a little about his mother, Diana, and his father, too. If Invictus is his professional priority, it seems clear his father is a personal one. How so? You haven't seen him.
You, Harry.
But all that comes out of the way to the UK. But all that comes out on the way back to the UK. What is happening in Ukraine is his immediate concern.
Oh.
And for good reason. So he's basically saying he got snubbed by his dad. So now his priority is Kiev.
Screw Sudan. Yeah. Screw Gaza. Screw everything else. We're gonna go with Ukraine.
Screw my dad's cancer.
Because Ukraine can be bought. No offense to any Koreans out there,
but they can. The statistics are shocking, and they are on the rise. No shit. The war in Ukraine has left. We got it. Trust me. We read the news.
Yeah,
Harry,
we got
Harry,
it. We don't need you telling us.
We have X. We read everything and we know everything.
Yeah,
we got it. But guess what,
end.
Nancy? Guess what? The Prime Minister of Ukraine has turned to Invictus for inspiration and help.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Oh, isn't that nice?
Look how he looks so sad. Ukrainians themselves have embraced the whole concept. The men and women who have taken part in the biennial Invictus Games have become national heroes and heroes and front page news. Okay, and of course Invictus, and it's all Invictus, and we're going to plug Invictus and dozens of recovery. Yes, and Invictus, sports recovery and Invictus, and more Invictus. And it's here. Harry's popularity.
He's popular here.
Becomes very clear because of the photo ops that people are paid to take with him. The injured want to talk to him. The mothers and fathers of the wounded. See, this is what gets my goat, is that they're taking full advantage of these people. And that drives me bonkers.
Hey, Kyiv wants them to, though. Kyiv tries to look like it's a war zone. They're not. It's like, I've talked to people that have been to Kyiv. They're like, you wouldn't even think.
But also, it's also, we read and we're knowledgeable of the news. It's amazing. We've never expected this level of recognition, and it's all because of Harry.
Remember when all those people were putting the Ukrainian flags out outside their doors and freaking out? But it took Harry 5 years later to talk about it.
Ordinary people know who he is. We honestly didn't know he had become such a celebrity.
What?
I think Prince Harry coming here is a symbol of victory and power.
Oh, fuck me.
Sorry, Mom.
Mom's at the airport.
No, she's watching it.
Oh, shit.
Nancy, people look at him and his military experience. He's got military experience.
He can't even fly a plane.
A plane Xbox. And they see he is not afraid to come to the Ukraine. Oh, he's not afraid, but he has to ask.
You know what? They did that on purpose because King Charles and Prince William, because of who they are, the high rank, they can't go.
Oh.
Yeah. He did that on purpose.
Yeah. Well, Prince William can't go.
No, he can't go.
Yeah. It is so important that he came. For this and the other causes he is passionate about, Harry accepts. He accepts it front and center. I accept, sir. Sir, yes, sir, Meghan. Sir, yes, sir, Meghan. I will go do that. Royal and does it willingly. No, he doesn't do it willingly. He does it because he has to. Encouraging those who have been seriously injured to find a purpose outside the military is one of his messages. Wow, he's really pushing this. Look, more and more, I would say I've been fortunate, and Invictus saved me. Invictus saved me. Changing attitudes across society about disabled people is another core message. Seeing people with prosthetics. You know what's interesting too is that dude stepped down recently. On the was he on the board of Invictus?
Or he was JJ Chalmers.
Right. So I'm JJ Chalmers. And I'm Prince Harry, founder of the Invictus.
Right. JJ Chalmers. So it's like this is just a little media tour for Invictus because of all the people everyone's leaving. Everyone's leaving. So we got to show that Harry cares. And nobody should feel embarrassed or ashamed. Duh, Harry. No one said you should.
It's called Wounded Warriors. You stole that from America.
Yes.
Invictus.
Such a need for men and women to fight the war. Yes, we got it because we're all affected and we all know someone, unlike you, Harry, who is sheltered in Montecito. Harry wanted to lay a wreath, but as the crowds as the crowds go around him, he steps into the thick of the memorial to be on his own. You guys, the crowds got to be so much that he had to walk away. He really wanted to lay a wreath, guys, but he couldn't do it, guys. He couldn't do it. The crowds look at all the crowds. Look at all the crowds around him. They're everywhere. He's mobbed. I wanted to find a spot to lay the wreath in peace away from everyone. My God, it's like a maze in there. I didn't anticipate how far back it went. Honestly, it's one of the saddest things I have ever seen, but also one of the most beautiful. The war, he suggests, could and should be avoided. It's all so unnecessary.
Could and should. Good call, Harry.
Who wrote that for you, Harry? Oh God. Okay. As the prince disappears, into the night and starts ringing on people's doorbells. His car heads off away from the convoy for about an hour because Megan called and he's got to talk to her away from everyone. She's yelling at him and we all heard through the windows, but we didn't want to make a big deal out of it. And when he returns to the group, he is coy and tight-lipped. Can't talk about what Megan told me. She gets mad sometimes. The suspicion is that he had gone to meet with
Zelensky.
Right. Trust me, if he did, it would have been pictured.
Yes.
He was on the phone by himself, so we could think he was talking
to him. If Sean
to
Penn could give Zelensky his Academy Award in front of everyone, I think Prince Harry could meet him.
It says Zelensky is a champion of the Invictus Games and has made it known he wanted to meet the prince. No, they never met. There would have been pictures. Bull crap. The theory was that given the rebel royal, he's a rebel royal. The rebel royal, a platform might not be smart politics, but I thought he was political on the day that Britain's new foreign secretary, Yvette Cooper, was also in town. But only one Britain is making any headlines in Ukraine on Friday, and that is Harry, the rebel royal. This is so stupid. I'm very happy with who I am, and I like the life that I live. I get to go on wave machines, and I get to go to the beach, and I get to go to the dermatologist for my hair plugs, and I get to go sometimes to my house in Montecito to visit the kids, and I get to kill ducks, and I get to eat the ducks, and then I get to not talk to my daddy, and then I get to ignore my brother, and then I get to play polo with Nacho. I like my life. Whatever. Okay, Kiev, whatever. Yeah, from Monday to, he was there for a long time. And guess what? Hey, honey, Charlie Kirk was overshadowed your ass. No offense, dude.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk.
Harry who?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody even cared that you went in. The whole world stopped. Did you see South Korea?
Oh, we all stopped.
South Korea stopped.
It says during the trip, some elements of the tabloid press have published stories that left his team with their heads in their hands. It appears to make Harry more certain of the need to take on the papers. Now you're going to take on the papers. All the ones that went with you on the train have unfairly targeted him and his family. Oh, here we go again. So you go from the wounded warriors and all those people who need us to now people are targeting you. You little bee. So the prince, along with Doreen Lawrence and Elton John, among others, is suing again the Associated Newspapers, publisher of the Daily Mail. A trial is due to start in January. I can't wait. I can't wait for that crap show. Yes, I have enjoyed the week, says Harry. I've always loved the UK, except my dad and my brother. And I always will love the UK, except my dad and my brother. It's been good to reconnect with the causes I'm passionate about. All those pictures that were taken with me at Wellchild. Of course, they got overshadowed by that guy in America, but the pictures were still taken and sold. So it goes in my pocket. I have been able to spend some time with people that I have known for so long. It is hard to do it from far away. He said it's hard to spend time with people
when they're far away.
So far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? He adds, it is only in certain elements of the press where you see this talk about me being down.
Yeah, it's not your face. It's not pictures of your face.
Dude, stop drawing attention to it, okay? This comes from the people who think they know what I am thinking and know what I am feeling. They are wrong.
We know.
But you know what's interesting? Have you guys heard of the Streisand effect? Have you heard of that ever?
You tried explaining it to me and Hans.
Okay, the Streisand effect.
I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Okay, I'll say it again. Okay, so Barbara Streisand never wanted her Malibu mansion photographed. Okay. Then she photographs it on a cliff for Architectural Digest.
Yeah.
She then blames the media for people doxing her when she put the picture in the magazine.
Yeah.
This is sort of Harry where he's drawing attention to it going, if you draw attention to something enough, you think the media is not going to pick up on it. I mean, the dude's basically, we're taking pictures of his bum now. We're going to analyze his bum.
Oh God, I hope not.
I think the parts of the British press
want to believe that I'm miserable.
But I'm not. See the Streisand effect.
It's like I'm not miserable. No, I'm not.
That's
no,
what I'm saying. It's the Streisand effect.
No,
you're drawing attention to it. You don't have to
constantly.
He said, "I am very happy with who I am, and I like the life that I live."
Yeah,
living life and living. Oh, it's from Living the Chris Lilly did miracles. Okay. If he hasn't always seemed cheerful, then that is hardly surprising given what he has been going through.
Oh God.
What have you been going through?
He can say that in Ukraine of all places.
Yeah.
With
this was the flag. This is where he's in his bulletproof car and he puts up the Ukrainian flag and then he just starts looking at it. I've certainly had to deal with some very stressful events over the last 4 years in California.
Man, living in that mansion.
Jeez, I have to have sometimes my sushi restaurant isn't open on Thursdays. There has been this uncertainty, the stress of the litigation and finding out certain things that have really, really hurt. But he believes there is a disconnect between what is written about him by some commentators and what most other people think.
Well, stop telling your wife to do that. I
feel a lot of support from the British public. Who, even now...
Name one.
Yeah, name one person. Even now, when I feel like I've been destroyed by... Oh, here we go. I've been destroyed by certain members of the British press. Dude, we're literally... we are the press now. We are the press now.
Yeah.
Okay, leave them alone.
Kirk died for us.
Jesus.
He died for us.
What a schlo. It serves to them to think that the British public feels the same way about me as they do. I would love to have had Charlie Kirk and Prince Harry in a room together for 5 minutes.
Oh, have you seen Charlie's guns?
Oh,
he would have kicked his freaking ass.
But I don't feel that I don't see that. For as long as I have known, certain elements of the British press have tried to speak on my behalf of the nation. I think they are out of touch with the nation on a lot of things. They hope to bring public with them, but I think the British public can speak and think for themselves.
My God. He's trying to turn the British against the British press.
He's gaslighting the people of the UK right now. He's making them feel crazy.
No.
Would he like to spend more time in the UK to bring his children one day, despite the issues over security arrangement? Yes, I would. This week has definitely brought that closer. Wonk, wonk. Okay, Harry mentions his wife, Meghan, only once by name. He says how wonderful her baking is. She's so amazing with her flour sprinkles, and she's always sticking to the truth. It's the thing I always fall back on, always. And if you think like that, who would be stupid enough to lie? It takes up too much time and effort to lie. Why would Meghan lie? It's all lies. Which brings him to the very public things he said about his life, the interviews and the TV series and the book he wrote, Spare. I know that speaking out annoys some people, and it goes against the narrative, because I'm a rebel prince. The book, it was a series of corrections to stories already out there. It was not it was
lies.
You put private information out there about your grandmother's death and private text messages of Princess Catherine, that you did this. One point of view and have been put out, needed to be corrected. He adds, I don't believe that I aired my dirty laundry in public. Mushrooms at Courtney Cox's house? How is that dirty laundry? That's what normal people do.
Everybody does that.
Everyone talks about doing drugs at other people's homes. That's not dirty laundry. It was a difficult message, you guys, but I had to do it. Mushrooms and Courtney. But I did it the best way possible. My conscience is clear, Courtney Cox. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you. Being called stubborn slightly rattles with him. It's not my stubbornness. It's my big fat mouth. It is having principles. It seems he does not want to prolong any legal battles. Yeah, right. He lives it for legal. He does not ever expect to get positive coverage from some quarters. A ceasefire is perhaps the best he can hope for. He's sounding like Kanye now. It's not about revenge. It's not about revenge, Courtney. It's about accountability. Nor does he want to prolong any divisions with his family. But in life, he says you cannot have reconciliation before you have the truth. It's all about the truth. Harry, who turns 41 on Monday, appears a bit bemused by his popularity in Ukraine. See, he's around people right now from the Ukraine that are paying him to be there. So in Kardashian form, remember in Armenia, when they landed in Armenia and they were like, oh God, look at all the crowds of people. I feel like Evita. Remember that? Yeah, that's how Harry is. He's got delusional confidence right now. Yeah. By the end of the visit, he had so many bags of presents. Bags of presents. Including a dagger hidden inside an Anort walking stick. They take up most of the free space in the back of the private jet that he returned home in the K. I'm done. All right, we got it. We did it.
We did it. I vote that Stephanie Reed from now on.